Myself, Kamal Kishore Sharma, lecturer in Electronics Department, Government Polytechnic College, Jodhpur. Today I am deliver e-lecture on bioelectrode theory. The interface of metallic ions in solutions with their associated metals gives an electrical potential which is called the electrode potential. The electrode potential is a consequence of the difference in diffusion rate of ions into and out of the metal. The formation of layer of charge at the interface is created due to equilibrium. It is a double layer charge. The layer nearest to the metallic is one polarity and the layer next to the solution is opposite polarity. Hydrogen is non-metallic and this also has electrode potential when it is interfaced with associated ions in solution. It is not possible to determine the absolute electrode potential of a single electrode since measurement of potential across the electrode and its ionic solution would need placement of another metallic interface in the solution. Hence, all electrode potentials are actually relative values and accordingly must be stated with respect to some reference. Hydrogen electrode considered standard is assigned 0 volts. In figure 1, the table gives electrode potentials. The other source of electrode potential is due to unequal exchange of ions across a membrane which is semi-permeable for some ions when the membrane is separating liquid solutions having different concentrations of the ion. Nernst equation relates the potential across the membrane and the two concentrations of the ion which is follow in figure 2, where E is equal to minus Gt upon Nf log E to the base E CaFa C upon CbFb AB volts, where G is equal to gas constant and its value is 8.315 into 10 raised to 7 ergs per mole per degree Kelvin. T is equal to absolute temperature degrees Kelvin. N equal to valence of the ion, that is number of electrons added or subtracted to ionize the atom. F is equal to Faraday constant 96,500 coulombs. Ca and Cb, two concentrations on both sides of the membrane. Fa and Fb is equal to respective activity coefficient of the ion on both sides of the membrane. 1 standard volt is equal to 10 raised to 8 above volts. Electrodes used for measurement of bioelectric potential are known as biopotential electrodes. The electrodes monitor potential that occurs at the interface of a metal and an electrolyte. Biochemical transducer use both membrane barriers and metal electrolyte interfaces. In short, we can understand that a pair of electrodes normally consisting of a two metal electrolyte half cell is required for measuring the potential difference between 2 points in a biological system. Each electrode forms an interface between a system in which conduction occurs through ionic movement and a system involving electronic type conduction. When a certain metal electrodes are immersed in solution containing their ions, an equilibrium is quickly established, whereby the rate at which metal atom lose electrons and pass into solution is exactly balanced by the rate at which metal ions in solution deposit on the electrode as metal atoms. The equilibrium for a metal M of valence Z can be expressed by equation 1, M is equal to M raised to plus Z e raised to minus, as shown in figure 3. The interface of metallic ions in a solution with their associated metals result in electrical potential that is called the electrode potential. During the process of establishing thermodynamic equilibrium, a charge distribution occurs in the immediate vicinity of the metal solution interface and establishes an equilibrium potential difference between the metal and electrolyte. The interfacing region is called as space charge region, where opposite type charges are tightly bound by electric field produced by the ions. The metal surface is of one polarity and interface electrolyte solution being of opposite polarity. This theory is also shows that electrodes play an important part in making satisfactory records of bioelectric signals, and their choice requires careful consideration. Number 1, they should be comfortable for the patient to wear over long periods. Number 2, they should not produce any artifacts and they should be easily implanted to the patient. Number 3, they should not produce noise and drift. This is due to high contact and non-uniform resistance. And last, number 4, they should not make the cell poisonous. This suggests that the electrode material should be compatible to the body. In this theory, it also indicates that to measure the potential requires a second metal electrode in the solution to complete the electrical circuit. The second electrode itself generates a metal electrolyte potential so that the net potential difference between the two is electrode potential. But when identical nature electrodes are used, this difference will zero. Hence, the potential generated by the biological system will be available as true potential across the electrode, assuming the offset potential of electrode is cancelled. This is all about bioelectrode theory. Thank you.